All right, it's been exactly 3 weeks since bottling, and I know I'm rushing it, but I don't care. I can't wait any longer. I'm going to open up the first one of the chocolate covered beaver nuts made by the California group, which lovingly put it into a kit which I purchased from Midwest Supplies. And it's also called a chocolate covered or chocolate peanut butter Imperial Stout. What am I expecting? I have no idea. As far as carbonation, it's a higher alcohol wine. So wine. I'm so used to making wine. No, it's a higher alcohol beer. It's about 9.3% alcohol. And so you never know as far as carbonation, what kind of head retention I'm going to get on it. But as much grain as in there as it's in there, it'll probably, I'm guessing it's going to be a little sharp, a little bit more assertive. It'll mellow out in time. Flavors, I expect a nuttier smell, maybe a coffee taste. I know I tasted it at bottling, and I was picking up kind of coffee notes, pretty much typical stout stuff. The aroma was fantastic. It was nutty and chocolatey, but I'm not sure if I'll pick up the nuttiness and the chocolatiness on the tasting side, but I can't wait to find out. To give you an idea of just how dark this beer is, I got my nice bright light here, and I'm bottling it in the clear old John Groff. I don't know if you can read that. Maybe you can. John Groff. And I love this phrase, the best what gives, embossed on the, I mean, who the hell says that anymore? Apparently it was cool at some time. Maybe it'll come back. The best what gives. Hey, this is the best what gives. But we'll give her a try and see how it goes. I'm really curious. Oh, please let there be carbonation. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we got some bubbles coming up already. Let's see how we're doing for carbonation. I'm going to do a little aggressive pour. Oh Lord, maybe I won't do as aggressive a pour. Oh my, I'm going to have to slow this down. I don't know if you can see that, but check that out. Oh yeah. There's no lack of head in this beer. I'm going to have to slow it down a little bit, let it catch up. I got to get my nose in there. So, check that out. That is crazy. Peanut butter on the top. Peanut butter and chocolate. Oh man, that is just, it smells just like peanut butter and chocolate with a little bit of coffee in the background. I thought the kind of stout flavors. I can't pick up a whole lot of hops, which isn't surprising considering all else that was in there. It's not a real hop heavy beer, but it's crazy, the head retention. I wasn't expecting that, especially only 3 weeks after bottling. But oh man, this smells really good. We'll find out. We'll give her a shot. You know it's good when it's coating the mustache. I got mostly foam. I gotta go in for more. Oh yeah, it's pretty much what I thought as far as taste goes. I'm getting typical stout flavors, and now on the aftertaste, now I'm starting to pick up some of the peanut butter and the chocolate. But the initial flavors, now I could actually taste a little bit of the hoppiness, but it was almost the initial taste was pretty typical of an Imperial Stout. The alcohol's not really that strong on as far as, it's not, you wouldn't know it was a 9% alcohol beer, but I still can't get over the smell. This is crazy. I mean, as much as I love strange brews and strange wines to make, not since my banana wheat experiment, as far as beers, was something this surprising as far as aroma. Or as Craig Tube would say, whoa, that is good. That is good, and it's going to get better. And anybody that's brewed stouts, especially Imperial stouts that are higher in alcohol, know that the flavors and all the malt and stuff in there, and the grains, just the grains alone that are in this, it's going to mellow out and it's going to get more malty. And I'm curious to see how the flavors will develop as far as the chocolate and the peanut butter. But it's exciting at only 3 weeks after bottling that I could just sit here and sniff this. That's crazy. I hope you're jealous. Oh, let's put a little more in there. I've seen a few other people do a taste test of this very beer at some national beer making conference, and they were all pretty impressed with it too. These guys did a really good job at finding the right ingredients. The peanut butter flour, I didn't even know they made that kind of stuff. Do I recommend this beer? Heck yeah! I mean, this at only 3 weeks after bottling, to get this kind of head and to get this kind of flavor, and especially the aroma, it's crazy. It's crazy good. The hard part will be keeping my hands off and keep from sharing, because I know I want friends to taste this, but you can't have any yet. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to save most of it for my yearly party at Labor Day weekend. God help me if I can last that long. But it's great to see that the carbonation has really picked up. I was a little worried. Anytime you get into higher alcohol, you wonder. I made a mead, which I'm going to review. I mean, I get a lot of comments on. I make a lot of wine videos, but I haven't done hardly any reviews. I did the lilac wine review about a year or two back. I've got a lot to review. I've got my blackberry mead, which was supposed to be a sparkling mead. There's a little bit of carbonation in it, but not what I expected. But it was 14% alcohol, and I think the yeast were a little bit tuckered. And this is at 9.3% alcohol, and the yeast are still chewing up the whatever sugars are left in there. So that's awesome, and it's only going to get better, if that's possible. So, until my next taste test, which will probably be the strawberry rhubarb. I'm going to do one on that. For all you people that have been watching the strawberry ones, I know some parts of the country the strawberries are already starting to grow. We still got a foot of snow on the ground. The strawberry rhubarb I'll do. I still have a bottle of the chocolate strawberry, which I'll also review, and I'm going to review the blackberry mead, which I know a lot of you have been watching. If you haven't, go back and look at it. And if you haven't seen this video of how to make this, I encourage you to do it. And those of you guys who like a dark beer, and I know there's a lot of you out there, I know a lot of guys, they're strictly the light beer drinkers, but if you like a beer that's got balls, and this beer's got balls, give it a try. Midwest Supply sells it. I don't know of anybody else that does. It's a kit, and the grain bills, it's got a lot of grain in it, and it's awesome. And that's about all I got to say about that. All right, cheers. Oh, man. I love that.